السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. نرجع لكم بمقطع جديد. في مقطعنا لهذا اليوم يا شباب راح نلعب لعبة جديدة ومختلفة عن باقي الألعاب اللي لعبناها من قبل. ولعبتي لهذا اليوم لعبة Getting Over It، لعبة ترفع الضغط. شفت عليها مقاطع من اليوتيوب ولقيت عليها نسخة في التليفون. أنا راح طلعتها سيت هاك شوية البداية، سيت منها ما لقيتها تقلق، ماشي شوية تقلق صح. خاش لو كان طيح ترجع كاع من وليت ومن ثم هي اللعبة أصلا كانت في البلاي ستور ولقيتها بالدراهم، وخوكم ماكو تعرفوا طلعها بطريقة ما. المهم قبل ما نبدا الفيديو ماذا بك اخويا العزيز دير لي ابوني ودير ريجام على هذا الفيديو، وماذا بك تكتب كومنتار مليح كيفك، واخو جيب معك حاجة تاكلها وخليكم مع المقطع. هسا ندرك جماعة لازم جماعة هنا اللي نحصل انا بزاف هنا اللي شنو هنا شوف ايوه درك نشوفوا جماعة لازم نديروا وحدة هاك جماعة والله العظيم اللعب. ايوه شو هذه لازم نرجعوها عند الطرف هنا. ايوه نايس واحدة جماعة. راهي في التليفون راهي صعيبة اكثر من اللي تلعبها على الميكرو ولا البي سي، خاطر في الميكرو عندك شغل سوري، شغل اللي عندك البلاصة اللي تتحرك فيها شغل مساحة غير متناسبة. ملي يكون عندك ماوس باد كبير تقدر تتحرك قد ما تقدر. جماعة دوكا ما فهمتش نطلع سيفتي ولا
If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it.
أيوة.
If you won an argument with a friend
and
then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back.
لكم جماعة تكون عندك ماوس باد ولا شغل تكون كبيرة شغل راك تقدر شغل تحرك السوري وين جات.
Alright. Thanks for coming with me on this trip.
أيوة
I understand if you have to take a break at any point.
كلمي روحك
Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
صحيح.
Don't worry. I'll save your
هنا
progress
جماعة وين
always,
نحبس
even your mistakes.
أيوة روح صحيت.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazua, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
ديروا تقنية الدفع.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
ندير تقنية الدفع وخلاص.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. There's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
A few moments later.
Climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
2,000 years later.
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quick-set cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, And in the process of playing with them,
أراكش
they
مليح.
begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock.
اسمع لازم
And at that
اسمع.
point, you can't change the world. Not
لا
without
لا.
breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
عندك لا تطيح. ايوه. والو بابا. ايوه صحيت. اصبر شوي نسيق مروحنا. يا بابا بابا يا ربي يا ربي. عندك. ايوه.
2 hours later.
ايوه. كنت طيح نطيح لك. والو. والو الرحمة على ولدك. الرحمة على ولدك. الرحمة على ولدك. ايوه. اصبر اصبر اصبر. شو ديروا تقنية الدفع هذا الخطر. اصبر. لازم هنا تقنية الدفع. خويا كالمي روحك. كالمي روحك.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
صبر شو اصبر 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 اصبر. والو.
Oof, sorry about that. Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you. This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down.
جماعة تلقاو في
Mary
فيديو جديد.
Pickford.